Hey guys, today we're going to talk about travel insurance. Should you purchase travel insurance or should you just be like, no, I don't need travel insurance. I'm good on this trip. Listen, travel insurance can be a hot topic when planning a vacation, and it's often seen as an optional extra burden. So let's break down the pros and cons of purchasing and not purchasing travel insurance, along with real world scenarios to help illustrate the impact. So look, with a raise of hands, tell me how many of you guys, book vacations out the country, spending a lot of money, or not, or maybe not even that much, but you opt out of travel insurance. And just comment below why you opt out or why you purchased the travel insurance because you spending a lot of money for a vacation getaway. You want to be protected from the time you leave the country till you come back if any circumstances arises. So let's talk about the financial protection of having travel insurance. It covers trip cancellations, interruptions due to unforeseen circumstances, like if someone gets ill, severe weather, emergency, your job, whatever. So let's say, for instance, you fall ill and you have to cancel a $30,000 vacation. Travel insurance will reimburse you for any non-refundable expenses that occurs. So I'm gonna give an example. Last year we were supposed to go to Greece for our anniversary, and I got sick. We was gonna take me and my husband take the entire family and the grandkids. I got sick, and I said, well, maybe I can fudge it out and we just go ahead and go. But I was like, I don't want to get to a foreign country, get to Greece, and then get worse and have to end up in a hospital. So we canceled the trip. And then I told my kids, you guys go ahead. And they was like, no, Mom, we're not going to do that. But we canceled. This was like a $30,000 vacation. I filed the paperwork for my claim, everything they asked for, and we got reimbursed for the entire trip for everything. And we just said, we'll go, this year. But look, you want all your money back with travel insurance. You never want to go on a trip and something happens and you don't have travel insurance. Medical coverage abroad. It protects you from the high costs of medical emergencies, especially in countries where the United States health insurance doesn't apply. And so many people think that, well, my credit card will cover anything that happens or my insurance here in the United States. No, no, no. The insurance provider, the hospitals and doctors in foreign countries are not going to process no insurance claim for you. They want the greenbacks. Are you paying in cash or are you using your credit card? And your credit card might have protection, but it's a limitation to that. So you will have to make sure you do your due diligence and look into it if you're going to use your credit card to use to purchase a trip for your travel insurance. A typical medical evacuation starts at $50,000 and goes up. So you got to think, do I have 50 grand in my pocket? Do I need a GoFund? Am I have to max out my credit cards if something happened? Do I have to call family back in the States? Those are some of the things you got to think about. If your luggage is lost or delayed for 2 days or more, travel insurance can cover extra clothing that you purchase, your toiletries, anything you need to make yourself comfortable while you are in destination until your luggage is retrieved and brought back to you. Of course, you can have that peace of mind knowing that you can relax, that you're covered for any situation that arises while you're on vacation. So some of the cons of purchasing travel insurance is it is an extra cost, but the travel insurance premium is only like 4 to 10% of your total trip costs, which adds to your budget. Listen, if you're paying, me personally, I don't care if I pay $1 for a trip, I'm gonna get the travel insurance. So you got to look at how you feel, who you're traveling with. I highly encourage all clients to look at the different aspects of the travel insurance to purchase it for any situations, and don't just look at budget. You're there to create memories. You don't want the hassle of if something happens and you don't have the travel insurance and now you're stressed out to the max trying to get money built up so you can pay to bring your loved one out of destination back to the United States. Of course, not all situations are covered, such as pre-existing conditions or high-risk activities, unless it specifically states that when you go to purchase the travel insurance. The claim process, a couple of days to a week or longer if you don't provide all the necessary documentation to the travel insurance claims person. Now, when working with JK Travels and you process the claims, we're going to make sure you have all that documentation to upload to your claim provider, your claim adjuster, when you're filing a claim. The your invoice receipts, you get the letter from the doctor, all that, anything they need, it's going to be uploaded to make it an easy process for you so you can go ahead and get all your coins back. So what happens if something goes wrong with travel insurance? Say you miss a flight due to bad weather. And with the weather we've been having lately, flights get canceled because of the snow, or if it's raining hard in the destination that you're going to, like you're traveling to, but you don't see it on your end. Well, the insurance is going to cover the cost of rebooking your flight and possible accommodations for delay. Or for instance, say you're in destination and the weather is just horrible, and they start shutting down airports. If you have travel insurance, guess what? The travel insurance is going to cover that to go ahead and get you back to the United States from that destination. And if your vacation is ending, they will go ahead and extend, pay for the hotel bills, rebook your flights to leave out when the next available date, or if they can route you to another airport within the country so you can fly out to come back home. If you get food poisoning or you need medical care, the insurance pays for the hospital bills, saving you thousands of dollars. You will have a person from the travel insurance within the country you're in come and help you with everything. So a liaison per se that will help you. A family emergency forces you to cancel your trip, just like our trip. I got sick, so everybody stayed home. You will receive a refund for any prepaid expenses that you paid for. So here's the biggie. You're traveling without insurance. You say you don't need it. You missed that flight due to the weather. Or you in destination and it's time for you to come home and the weather's bad, airports are shutting down, and now you're looking for assistance. If you don't have travel insurance, you're going to have to pay out of pocket hundreds, thousands of dollars for new airfare, hotel accommodations. As a client of JK Travels, if you checked out the box saying that you didn't want the travel insurance, we will help you as much as we can, but you have to understand our hands are tied because there's so much that we can do. We can try and help you with the hotel accommodations to get a discount on it while you're in country, because it's not only affecting you, it's affecting hundreds of thousands of people that's already in destination with you that's trying to get out and come back to the United States. So that's why we highly suggest that clients purchase the travel insurance to cover any unforeseen circumstances or costs. And you get food poisoning abroad and need medical care, it's your responsibility, because the hospitals, the doctors, going to want the full cost of how much that bill is. They don't want to hear, hey, you can charge my insurance company back home. No, you pay that bill and you deal with your insurance company when you get back to the United States. And those costs can exceed $10,000 and more, depending on where you're at in destination. And you're forced to cancel your trip for an emergency, family emergency, or something happens, your job said, we need you, you can't go. Well, you're going to lose all that money, the prepaid costs that you made, your flights, your hotels, your tour excursions that you did. All of that is lost, and you won't be able to recover that. So here's some of the scenarios where you might skip travel insurance and say you don't need it. If it's locally, you're domestic in the United States, in your home country, you might feel your health insurance and credit card protection will cover the cost and is sufficient for you. And if it's a low-cost trip for inexpensive trip, you might feel that the risk is manageable and you can go without the coverage. But, we tell clients, think about it long and hard before you make these decisions. because you don't want to put the added stress and burden on your family members when you're stuck in a foreign country and you get hurt, you get sick, and now everybody got to max out the credit cards or start doing Western Union or however to get funds to you to pay a doctor bill or to get you back to the United States because you're too ill. So the choice to purchase travel insurance depends on the nature of your trip and the comfort risk level that you're willing to take. For luxury vacations, international travel, or group trips like those offered by JK Travels, insurance is a smart safeguard against unforeseen costs. Without it, you're rolling the dice and could face significant financial burdens that's upon yourself and your family members. So we hope that as a client, now we're not going to force anyone, but we're going to send the form and you check yes or check no. And that's it. And if you check no, then understand the burden falls on your shoulders to cover any foreseen loss or cost while you're in destination if anything happens. But we're lucky that majority of our clients check the yes box and look at all the different options for the travel insurance to protect the cost of their vacation and their peace of mind when traveling. And this is the wrap of talking about travel insurance. If you're traveling or if you're a client with JK Travels, we thank you for believing in us and continuing to book with our agency. And we hope to see you soon. Have a great day.